Beer and Loathing.
Welcome to Beer and Loathing's Chug, a first sexual encounter-length recap of the beer news that may or may not have pissed you off last week. Everyone else has beat it to death, so we come back to run the caboose on this gangbang so you can get pissed off one last time, get over it, and move on to the new shit that'll piss you off next week. I'm Samuel Sly, and I'm pretty certain these headlines are the age of consent. A new IPA from Lagunitas smells like weed and contains cannabis. It won't get you high since there's not THC, but it does contain the part that gives marijuana its signature scent. Now we see what Heineken's master plan was in buying Lagunitas. Skunky beer, you say? This is the most brilliant rebrand we've ever seen. Trillium Brewing's head brewer has followed the money over to Sixpoint Brewing as the chief product officer. I know nothing about Sixpoint, and just learned that they claim to have mad scientist DNA. In some ways, I suppose you could say Eric Bachschel is kind of a mad scientist that could make some beers with mad juice, bro! Yes, a mad juice scientist. Here's a depiction of what Eric may look like in 6 to 8 months. Ancient as fuck punk band Pennywise are partnering with Left Coast Brewing to make Pennywiser beer. Now, given the number of bands putting their name to beer, the SoCal punks are definitely putting the band in bandwagon. I regret nothing. A beach bar for dogs in Croatia has brewed a beer specifically for the pup patrons. Now, based on the description, it sounds more like chicken broth, but hey, why not spoil your little furry friend a little more since us millennials are replacing children with dogs? Wait, are you supposed to give kids beer? I can't remember. Anyways, for this week's correspondence, we have some more Wild World of Drunks. Let's go to the tape. Okay, dude's at the ATM. Blammo right to the dick kisser. Common courtesy would dictate that he still gets some cash thrown at him after taking that face shot, but who knows how it really played out. Well, that's a recap. This week's Chug is brought to you by Ham, since they just had something like 50% growth among shitheels like me. Plus, I only had $2 in my pocket. Cheers. Oh, we'll back next week to find out what pissed you off this week. It's still going. Oh, it's in my bed. If you thought that was all right, why don't you give us a subscribe on the old YouTube channel here. It's Tune In, Get Drunk. We do weekly chugs, we do other video stuff, and it's usually stupid, probably entertaining, things that you wouldn't want your mom to see. Or if that's not really your style, why don't you go ahead and just check out our podcast. We talk to people in and around the beer industry. We have a good time. We like fun.